What's up guys, my name is Namindu Wathsala. Today I'm here to talk about how to use session and session tracking with session configuration. So, first we talk about what is a session. In English, the word session refers to a dedicated block of the time duration which an activity is performed. A web session is therefore the amount of time that a user spends browsing a given website, from the moment they arrive on the first page to the moment they leave the site. So let's talk about what is session tracking. Session tracking is a way to maintain state data of an user. It is also known as session management in serverless. HTTP protocol is a stateless, so we need to maintain state using session tracking techniques. Each time user requests to the server treats the request as the new request. So we need to maintain the state of an user to recognize the particular user. HTTP is a state, that means each request is considered as a new request. It is shown in the figure given below. This is the figure, so you can see this is the client, this is the first request, the new request become the response. This is the second request. As we talked about earlier, the second request is a new one. So this is the server and this is the client. So let's talk about why we use session tracking. To recognize the user, it is used to recognize the particular user. So, session configuration. Use session configuration to configure how to handle login and session information for each web application. So, this is how do we set session and get session. This is how we set session.set attribute inside username and the value. After that, this is how we get the session, just like that. Session get attribute inside the name. So let's see how to set a session and get a session. First, I'm gonna create web application. So I'm gonna give the name new project 2, just like that. So I'm gonna finish. This is the created project. I'm gonna cancel this. After that, in the source package, I'm gonna create new servlet. Actually, I'm gonna create two servlets, A and B, just like that. So in A servlet, I am gonna set a session. In order to do that, I cancel all the and I'm gonna add doGet. I'm gonna override doGet method. Inside, before we call the session, we have to before we set a session, we have to call session HTTP session, just like that. After that, we have to name to get session. So now I'm gonna set the session. Session dot set attribute. This is the name I'm gonna give. This is the value, the response, just like that. So if I just run it now, it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna show it, run it now. See, it's not gonna work. But if we want to get session ID, dot write now I'm gonna write session dot get ID. So I'm gonna save it. Now I'm gonna run it. So you can see this is the session ID. After that, then I set the session in A servlet on A. Now I'm gonna call it, get it in servlet B. I'm gonna delete all that and I'm gonna call do get method. I override it. After that, we have to do the same thing we did in this session. We have to call HTTP session. So HTTP session, we have to give name equal request dot get session. So now I'm gonna do it. Response get write get writer dot write. Inside this, I'm gonna session dot get attribute. I'm gonna call the name we gave earlier. Name. That's we have to make it a string dot to string. After that, I'm gonna save now. I'm gonna run it now. So you can see, we can see the name. So what about if I change the name in A? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do like this. Hi, my name is Wathsala. So I save it. So if I refresh it, no, before that I have to run it. I ran it. Now you can see it changed. Hi, my name is Wathsala. So we just talk about how to use session and session tracking with session configuration. And thank you for watching.